shit's still working. Oh, and the overlay's up. Well, I guess we'll just start talking right now.
Might as well.
We're live, people. We might be the only people in here, but that's okay. We have made it to the thing. Welcome. It is Sunday. It is D&D day, I believe. I wish I could get that to where you couldn't see the upcoming room. It doesn't matter. All right, so welcome. We are we've added Roll20 to our arsenal of our cacophony of shenanigans, and man, that should be a band name, Cacophony of Shenanigans.
Great name.
I think I might write that down. But so bear with us if we glitch a little or if bad words are uttered by any one of us, probably mostly the DM. But we're going to try to take our D&D to whatever level is, 3 or 4 above the last level. But nobody's leveled up, so that's important to note. But welcome. So let's go around the horn, and we are, as you see, we do have a dark window. We have Sadness. Sadness has struck the day as Blarg is unable to join us. But we'll soldier on without him, and Dave is going to operate Blarg's token, and I'll do the rolling and the things and all that. So I'm sure that'll be just fine. So let's go around the horn and meet our players. We'll start. Dave, Hebney Craigbeam, tell us a little bit about, yourself and your character, or whatever you want to say. You're muted, by the way.
Hey, everybody, I'm muted.
It's like, don't even audio me.
Yeah. Welcome. Hi, my name's Dave, Dungeon Dave, DM Dave, whatever. I play games over at Guild Superior. We've got a lot of stuff happening over there right now with a Sunday night. Not this Sunday, but next Sunday we'll be back with our Blade Runner game that's been freaking fantastic. We've got a Tuesday night Heroes of Greyhawk stream starting back up this week. And we have our Monday Night Mayhem. I missed Monday. We've got Monday Night Mayhem with DM Miko running a game in his world that he created called Ystera. That's part 2 of a 2-parter. And then, Friday we'll be back with the Shadesong Saga. So just a ton of stuff going on. I've got some new DMs running games over there and just having a good old time. And then looking forward to Saturday because we're going to be playing over at Virtual Greyhawk Con. So check out our channel, follow us so you'll get notifications when we go live. You'll see a bunch of the faces from this particular stream over there, including Bob, Chris, and Tim, plus Phantom NJ. It's going to be fantastic. So please drop by and hang out with us on Sunday. That is Sunday, 2 to 6 p.m. Central.
Yeah, should be great. So
yep.
Which tells you a lot about what we're going to be doing on this channel Sunday next week, and that is not playing D&D because of Virtual Greyhawk Con. And I know there's plenty of seats at games and things, whether they're streamed or they're played virtually, maybe through Discord or just on Zoom. So you can find Virtual Greyhawk Con on Tabletop. What is that called? Tabletop something.
RPG, right?
Tabletop events. Tabletop events, yeah. And then search for Virtual Greyhawk Con 2022. It's like $5 to get access to the games, and that just covers the cost of being able to use that platform to schedule events and things. So but it's going to be like a major weekend of Greyhawk, and I think it starts like Friday morning and goes all the way through Sunday evening, and it culminates with Lord Gazumba's. What do you call it? Hey, there's a link in chat. Thank you, Dave. Culminates with Lord Gazumba's Gabbin at the Peaks. And he usually ends up with Luke Gygax and Eric Mona and Ed. Who's that Ed guy? Ed Greenwood. Yeah, thank you. That Ed guy that just wrote some stuff. So it ends up being a really cool weekend. So check it out. And hey, people have found us and they've come to chat. So yeah, thanks for joining us. Very good. Let's go down to Daryl Nimblebottom.
Thanks, Scott.
Yeah.
Daryl Nimblebottom's my character. Bob Doc Shoulder. He's a dwarf Tempest cleric. He hails from the Vestby Forest, and he has been adventuring with this crew for now quite a while. We finally have made it into the Forge, and he is hopefully going to be looking for some shiny, magical weapons that might be able to appease his god. So that's where we're at.
All right. Aerodeth, what's up?
Hello, friends. Carl on Discord. I'm Carnage, both with a K. I play Aerith Carwin, the mysterious Shadar Kai arcane archer from the Shadowfell. finds himself in the strange new world of the Flanaess. And as we discovered at our last session, apparently has an extreme dislike for trolls because I just mercilessly burned one to death while I was stuck in a cage.
That was
I
dark.
don't know. It just seemed like the thing to do. So,
Yeah, I'm sure there will be no moral karmic repercussions from that at all.
I should check my alignment. I think I'm still
everything is fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
You're still evil.
He had it
It's fine.
Okay, and that leaves us with Baldwin O'Farrell.
Hey everybody, I'm Tim, also known as Enoch Pratt on the various socials. I'm playing Baldwin O'Farrell. He's a swashbuckling dwarf trying to find his way to the hidden treasure cache so he can win this game and be a hero to the people, not only of the Rakers and Radek and Caverick's Cove, but to bring them the brand new distillate called vodka, which is a vodka distillate made from parsnips. It's going to make him rich, and it's going to make all of you happy. So anyway, you can check me out on my Instagram, see the kind of stuff I'm into. I make things and I do things. Looking forward to this game. Looking forward to trying out Roll20, maybe.
We're trying. We are trying to up the production quality of this here thing. That's what we're trying to do right there. So, yeah.
Progress, baby.
Oops. And then I just
Hey, Tim, I have a question for you.
What's that, buddy?
I heard a rumor that I just started that you will be bringing your test samples of Podka to GaryCon next spring.
Oh, I wish, brother. I wish. It seems really unlikely that I'll be able to come to GaryCon. That's one of the periods that I'm super busy at work. I'm always super busy at work, but there's particular times when we're actually opening productions when I'm just like, I have no life.
Well, and moral of the story is when do we get to sample that delicious vodka that you're formulating?
Well, in the game, it'll be once we survive this module and go back to Caverick's Cove. In real life, that remains to be seen. Some of us don't live all that terribly far from one another, but it's longer than a day trip.
I'd make the trip.
We'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
We'll figure it out. All right. Well, with all of that having been said, and 10 minutes past 2, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. So the party is currently exploring this cavern system they've discovered inside the Stone Tooth, and their hope is that they have found maybe the upper levels of Kundrukar, the fabled ancient dwarven stronghold that is rumored to somewhere contain some magical forged weapons, artifacts, and things that they're hoping to bring back to Ratic to aid in various geopolitical type activities. They've got a patron who has sent them on the mission. They've got pay arrangements, all that stuff, and they've run into orcs and orogs. As Eridith noted, they found a troll. They freed a couple of prisoners who were being held. They've probably been in there, I think they said maybe a month or so. And the party sent them back up the chimney and off to their certain long lives in the wilds of the Rakers foothills. I'm sure they'll be fine. Everything is fine.
Yeah,
and they've just opened a door, and hopefully everybody can see the Roll20 awesomeness, deliciousness that is the new technological wonderment of our stream. And you can see the party is kind of lined up in the hallway there. They've just opened the door, so go ahead, Dave, and move Hebney into what appears to be some sort of hello, mama. Some sort of maybe a barracks space or something. As you see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, looks like maybe 7 individuals. Yeah, 7 individuals there. Do y'all see 7 individuals?
Yep.
Yeah, I do too. One of whom looks to be particularly large and brutish. That one being this fellow right here. And he begins barking orders in Orcish and notes because he sees Hebney come in the door right away. And Hebney, you're kind of standing face to face with an orc. So I'm going to invite everyone to roll a d20 and apply your initiative modifier. And then hang on, I will ask you as we go because I've got a couple of dudes to roll for on my end as well. So bear with me a sec. I'm going to try to... What is the name of this game again? Oh, Secrets of the Flanaess.
Blarg, talk to these guys.
I speak orc.
Blarg. I'm going to try to run Blarg on my thing. All right, so that's that dude.
Not me. Are any of these guys sleeping?
They're all up in various... looks like they're in there maybe talking, rolling dice, doing, soldiery, barracky sort of things. And you see there's an Orog, should be 5 orcs, and a rather large, foreboding orc who's suited up in chainmail. He's got a huge great axe and a spear. And as soon as you open the door, Hebney, he, rose to his feet. Ah, gnome, he says in common, and then starts barking orders in Orcish. I got to get one more. Are we
fighting these guys?
Well, it appears they're fighting you because they are all turning towards you and making rather, I don't know what the right word is, menacing movements in your direction as we collect our initiative rolls. How did we do with initiative 25 to 21? Anyone? Your mic's on? Anyone?
Bob?
20 to 15.
Yeah, I got
Do I need to roll for Blarg?
Yeah, if you can. Actually, I've got his character sheet here. I will do so, and Blarg is at 21.
Oh, shit, yeah.
So, Baldwin, you said 16?
I did.
Anyone else?
Aerodeth is 15.
Aerodeth. 15 to 10.
Daryl's 15.
14 for Hebner.
Okay. I think that's everybody, right? Okay. So that's what you see in the room. Blarg, who's down the tunnel. First of all, I'm going to give Hebney a free action to speak or take a free action. You have an orc, like immediately in the first square in front of you there, as you've revealed on the map.
And he said something mean to me?
The guy across the room, kind of the bigger blue guy there, you can see the token on the bottom all the way to the right. He immediately rose and was like, "Gnome," and then started... It sounded like maybe barking orders in Orcish as everybody's like rising to their feet and gathering weapons and all that cool stuff.
So for my free action, and I appreciate the opportunity to do this, something I've been thinking about all week. Hebney will quickly turn around, drop his pants, and moon the orcs, shaking his little gnomish rear end around a little bit, and then he'll hike his pants back up and get ready to fight.
Nice.
He doesn't like orcs.
They all laugh. They may be gesturing at whatever might have been revealed when you were dropping trow. Okay, Blarg is first up, and it appears that his choices are somewhat limited as he's in the back of the group. I don't know that he's the kind of guy to run through everybody and dive into the room. I think what he's going to do is hold everything, but he's going to hold an attack action to see if maybe the party kind of files in ahead of him. And that brings us to Baldwin O'Farrell.
Yeah, I'm in a similar situation. I'm a couple people back.
You can move through others if you wish. I just don't see Blarg as one of those tanky kind of guys.
Yeah, I'm not gonna run all the way into the room, because I'm only a little tanky. Um, so I'm gonna step to the door and I want to throw a javelin at one of these orcs.
Okay. You've got one right in front of Hebney. That's probably the line of sight you've got. So feel free to throw a javelin at the orc.
Oh yeah, it's right there. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Let me fire up the old javelin thrower here.
Fire up the javelin thrower.
That's an 18.
That'll hit.
Um, that's a big 3 points of damage.
Describe how you. Never mind.
3?
Describe how you did not kill him.
Yes. So orc 1 has 3 points of damage. Okay. Anything else?
I guess I'll prepare to throw another javelin when I'm able.
Okay. After Baldwin comes the Orog. And he will, let me see what he will do. Orog. Yeah, he's going to throw a javelin over at Hebney. Does a 14 break armor class?
It does not.
Okay, so a javelin just clatters kind of behind you. And he will, I think he will move. 2. He's going to move there, and he's kind of gesturing at the other orcs, to get up there and do their thing. And it is their turn. So Hebney, this guy right here, is going to take a swing at you with his, I believe he's wielding an axe.
Okay.
So let me see here. That's a 19 on the die. I feel like that's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. So with his axe, D12 plus 3, that is 7 damages. Slashes, so he just takes a big swipe with his axe and roars loudly at you.
I figured.
This orc. 1, 10, 15. Who's this tasty morsel? That's Baldwin. Yeah, so he's going to take a great axe swing at you, Mr. O'Farrell.
Well, I'm going to invoke the loveliness of my cloak.
Okay, yes. So I will roll a second D20. I feel like a 5 on the die plus 5 is 10 is probably going to be a little low.
Yeah, it's a little low.
Okay, that's fair. All right. All right, so the orcs kind of crowd the doorway. This orc is going to go right here and throw a javelin at this short person, the gnome. And that is a 12 on the die, a 17.
Oh, that will meet my armor class.
Okay, 4 damages of the piercing variety as a javelin scrapes across your hip, clatters to the wall, breaking your armor class. And again, this guy here is, barking orders. This orc, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to move here. And then it's going to be, this orc here is going to, looks like he's maybe just bracing for an attack. This guy back here holding an action. And it is now Erideth's turn. So it looks like they're kind of staging the room for combat, but they've sent a couple up to the front to greet you.
Erideth's just that wizard shit.
So I'm still back in the hallway. Is Baldwin blocking the door, or can I shoot over him?
You're taller than he is. You're taller than he is. He's a dwarf. So you're an elf, so you can easily, and you're shooting at an orc, which is a pretty hulking. Yeah. So which orc would you like to target? Ping the orc you wish to.
Well, it's not letting me see into the room yet. Do I have to go all the way in? Oh, now I see in the room, but I'm not. Am I? I have to enter the room before let me see the room. So There's two of them like right there wailing on my good friend Hibney.
Yeah.
Well, that's just rude, and I'm going to do something about that. So I am going to. Did I already?
Which one are you going to attack?
I've already action surged. Dang it. I will attack the one.
You can ping him.
Right ahead.
Hold your mouse down on him.
Oh, okay, hang on. I still can't see. There we go. Did that do anything? I'm pointing at one.
No, you got to hold your. There you go. Okay, got you.
That one.
Yep, I got you. Very good.
That one. That one.
There it is.
That one. He's going to chew on. Hopefully, 15 to hit.
Do believe you've just hit, and that is orc number 1.
Orc number 1.
He has taken a little bit of damage.
Well, he just took 10 more plus 10 piercing plus a whopping 1 necrotic. Yeah. Take that. Awesome dice roll.
Anything else?
Don't really have. I already used my second or my action surge. Like I've only got the one. That's about it. That's it. Wait, I have second wind. I haven't used that. I'm on a second wind. Get some HP back.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea.
Sounds like a real.
Because there may be some. Idea, right? And go ahead and move Eridith kind of behind Baldwin again.
Yeah.
It's kind of a shame that it won't give you the view into the room from where you stand, but
9 hit points back.
Is what it is.
I will sashay back.
Okay. That is fair. Right. Daryl. You're muted.
Daryl's going to move into the room. And I'm going to see if I can do it. There we go. So I was here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's where he's going to land. And then when he's in there, he is going to cast Thunderwave. And so he's going to reach up to the sky and Flanaess, this is his this is his bag, and so he's going to pull down from the kind of somehow coming through whatever the location that they're in, somehow through the walls and whatnot. A thunderous force sweeps out from him, and each creature within a 15-foot cube originating from me makes a con saving throw.
Where did you move into, Daryl? I can't see. Oh, I see. Oh, okay, I see where you are now. Which direction are you doing the thunder wave?
So it's emanating from me in a 15-foot cube.
Okay, but so all directions by cube, is that what you mean?
Yeah. So that should take.
That'll get Hebney and Baldwin.
Oh. You can decide where you want it to go.
Can I go? Can I go to the right or into the room?
What does it say the range is on the spell, first of all? I don't have it open in front of me.
It's self. So
it's coming from you. Okay, so you have to put yourself where you want it to emanate from.
Right.
So I didn't see where you started from. How far have you moved so far?
25.
You've moved 25?
Yes.
Then that's because you're a dwarf. What do you get, 25 or 30?
25.
Yeah, so you're where you presently are. If you cast Thunderwave, you're going to catch...
I'll catch Hebney.
Well, 15 feet out from you is here. I think Erideth is standing under Baldwin.
Okay.
So you're going to catch 3 party members.
Maybe I don't want to do that.
And these 3 orcs.
Okay.
Dang.
I don't want to hurt my own party. So I'm gonna reset that. How's that sound, Scott?
Okay, go ahead and do something different. You got it, man.
Yeah. So I think instead, what he'll do is he'll just attack. So he'll attack the or you know what? He'll cast spiritual weapon.
Okay. That's
So
a great spell.
off his back, this kind of bluish warhammer will kind of raise out from him, and he will attack. I think he'll attack this guy, the guy that's just to the north of him.
Okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
And that was a 23.
Okay, 23 hits, and that is orc number 1.
Great. And then that's damage is 1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier. 9 points of damage.
9?
Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
9. And that's, I think right now that's all I can do.
Okay, he goes down. So let me see if I can remember how to do that. How did I do that before? Oh, wait. I remember now. Bloop. Okay. So red X means he's down. Okay. Anything else, Daryl Nimblebottom?
I'm good.
You are good, in fact. Okay, so you see the guy back here, this big dude. He's in chainmail. He's got a great axe. There's a couple of spears kind of leaned against the bed where he is. And he is barking orders, and he all of a sudden bellows at the top of his lungs. And you see all the other orcs, like it's like a battle cry of some kind, like a call to arms, as this guy like pounds his shield on his chest, and everybody, all the orcs, the Orog, all seem to be really wound up and energized by this. So that seems really cool for them. And he's going to stay right where he is, and it's going to be Hebney's turn now.
Wow. Okay. Hebney is first of all going to fucking rage. So I will take my bonus action to do so.
Hey, Wilson just gave advantages all the way around the board, guys, so make sure you catch that.
As part of my wild magic barbarian stuff, I get to have a wild magic surge.
Yeah.
And I rolled a 3. An intangible spirit, which looks like a flumph, appears within 5 feet of one creature of my choice that I can see within 30 feet. That will be the big shouting guy. At the end of the current turn, the spirit explodes, and in each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dex save. So at the end of my turn, the end of your turn. Yep.
Yikes.
Until my rage ends, I can use this effect again, summoning another spirit on each of my turns as a bonus action. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I'll put it right next to the big bad guy here.
Okay.
And then I will.
And it's a spirit, you say?
Yeah, it's a spirit that looks like a flumph.
A flumphy spirit. Let me see if I have a token that is representative of a.
I think this happened in our fight in the bog during our when we had the first one shot that we played together last year. Anyhow, all right. So that happens, and then Hebner is going to go ahead and start bashing on the guy right next to him. I'm going to use my advantage to make a warhammer attack as I swing my little hammer around and bop him in the head.
Okay.
Hopefully. Or in the knee, I guess.
Nice. Okay, do your attack. Doc Shoulder, Bob, whatever your name is, Daryl. I'm trying to find something to symbolize your spiritual weapon. What form, what kind of weapon would that be?
It was, it's a warhammer.
A hammer. I don't know if I really have a hammer. If I did, I'd hammer in the morning.
Smart.
Sorry, man. I can't not do it.
How about some type of weapon? Yeah, something. I like your flump.
Just so happens there's a spirit dog in there, and it looks a lot like a flump.
Oh,
that's cool.
Good.
All right, so I rolled a 24 to hit this guy.
Yeah, that's a hit. And you're
And,
hitting this dude here, right?
yep.
Okay.
Total damage is going to be 14 magical pounding damage.
I like how that's magical pounding damage.
Okay.
I'm just color coding these guys for my own benefit. Okay. Anything else you want to do in your turn?
Yes, I will blow up that flump. I need that guy to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay. This dude right here is going to make a dex save. And he has a special feature that enables him to get a roll with advantage on saving throws versus spiritual flumps. It's really cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a nice feat.
I rolled a
Very
20.
specific.
Is the ampersand on a D20? Does that mean 20?
Yeah, he doesn't take any damage as the thing blows up.
Okay. Yeah, but he's like, "Rah!" Kind of obviously very concerned at what just happened. So the spiritual flump has poofed away.
Yep.
But you can call that back.
It will come back every round.
Okay.
I think you can give me access to that token, and then I can drag it around too, so you don't have to do that if you don't want to.
Okay. Great.
I think that's it. Hebney is going to. Well, Hebney he'll stand on top of this downed orc and just kind of get up higher so you can see the room a little bit better.
Okay. Great. You do have control of the flump now.
Sweet.
Or you should have the ability to do so. So yeah, if you just want to drag it off the map or whatever, yeah.
Yep,
Okay. All right. I don't see Erideth's character. Is he under Baldwin?
I think we're occupying
Yeah,
the same space.
they're in the
Yeah.
same spot. So.
Okay.
So I'm on top of his shoulders, so I
Right.
get better,
Totally got you. Totally got you there with that. Yeah.
We've transformed. We've combined the
Nice.
Baldwin.
Era Baldwin. Okay, we're back to the top of the order. Sir Blarg. And actually, with his held everything, I'm going to let him take his action at the end of the round after Hebney. Blarg's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, right to here. And he's going to speak the command word to alight his acid tongue short sword. And he's going to roll a 17 on this dude right here. How much did you say you did to him, Dave, on your damage?
14.
Thank you. I forgot to write it down. And so he hits, and his short sword with acid does 5 plus 3 is 8. Acid instead of fire. And then an extra 2d6 acid damage. Ooh, and that's an 11. Holy cow. So he mows this guy down. So he just runs up here and just plunges his acid sword right through the abdomen of this dude. And poof, he gets a red X. So these two orcs are down. Okay, that brings up Baldwin O'Farrell.
Okay, so I want to move forward to here. I'm on top of somebody. But anyway, over here somewhere. Not that close. That's crazy. I'd rather be on top of him. So I want to use a sneak attack and throw a javelin and hit this dude. Do I need to use my advantage that I was awarded to be able to do that?
In order to give yourself sneak attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, you either have to have an ally within 5 feet, so in any of the next squares beside your target, or attack with advantage. And can you ping the dude you're going to attack for me?
Yeah, I want. Well, it's not working. I'm trying to do the green dot dude.
Just click and hold down your mouse on the individual
There he
you
is.
wish to. There you go. That's how you ping. Those colored dots are for my indication as I'm tracking hit points. I got, red guy, blue guy, green guy, orange guy, purple guy, so that I can keep track of which orc is who. with damage and
Well,
stuff.
in our party, I'm the purple guy, and here's my purple guy.
Nice.
King the green guy.
All right, yeah. So you may burn your advantage to give yourself sneak attack if you hit,
Yeah.
which obviously it increases your option, your chances of hitting because of all that.
Okay, here I go.
Nice.
So I'm gonna do my second javelin. That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits his armor class.
Okay. So the damage, the initial damage, is 5, and then what is the bonus for I'm sorry, for sneak attack? Oh, it's 2d6.
Yeah, look in your character sheet and it'll tell you how many die sixes you get at what level you guys, like second or something?
4th level.
4th level, yeah. I think it is 2d6 at level 4. Should say right in D&D Beyond in your character sheet under like features and benefits and stuff.
Yeah, I found it. All right, let me set those up and roll. So that's another 4, so a total of 9 points of damage on this guy.
Okay. 9 damage is noted. Thank you. All right, that brings up the Orog. By Orog, I mean this guy right back here. You guys seeing him? So he's going to rush up here. 2, 3, that's 15, 20, 25, 30. So he's going to rush right up here. Orcs have a cool thing called aggressive. So he's going to move as a bonus action up to you, Baldwin, at his speed. So he still has his movement if he wants it, is what that grants him, essentially. And then he's going to attack you at advantage because of the battle cry made on the last turn by the war chief. So he will roll a single die to attack Baldwin because Baldwin has the cloak of displacement. And that is a 13 on the die. He's wielding a great axe. Does 19 break your AC, Baldwin O'Farrell? Oh, he stepped away.
Yeah, a 19 does.
Okay. So this dude right here, the Orog, raced forward he started back here at the back of the room, and he raced forward to here, brandishing his, whatever it is I said he's brandishing, his great axe, and swung at you. He attacked with advantage. He seems to be inspired, probably relating to that war cry. So instead of attacking at disadvantage because of your cloak, he attacked with a single die. And that's how we got to the 19. So I just wanted to replay that for you. So no, I don't want you to think we're doing silly things while you're not there. 8 points of slashing damage as he swipes his great axe across your chest and bellows and spits. And this dude's just this hulking, he's got the tusks and, I mean, I'll show you what an Orog looks like. There you go. For those of you playing the home game, it'll show up on stream in a minute. Nasty dude. And
that tickles.
Yeah, and that's his turn. Now it is the Orc's turn.
Scott,
yes.
Before we do that, so I'm going to use my reaction right now.
Okay.
Because
I can use my weapon still.
My feat, which is Sentinel attack. So when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature. So because this guy here moved up into my space within 5 feet, Daryl's going to make a reaction attack against him.
You're also in that space with Baldwin, correct? Where is Baldwin on the map? Tim, can you ping your character for me? Because I thought I was attacking Baldwin.
I'm over here. Can I ping myself the same way I ping everybody else?
Yes, that's the way you ping anything. Yep. Where are you?
Yeah.
Oh, you're in the same space. Yeah, we got to quit doing that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so that puts him right next to you then. Yeah.
Does that work?
That's fine. Yeah, we got it. When you guys move your character, you can't occupy the same square. You can't finish your turn in the same space. So just be aware of that, especially using the map. But I think I still would have been in an adjacent square for you, Daryl, because if Baldwin would have been, say, one square to your south, then, so I'm still so my Orog would have run up here, and I would still be in an adjacent square to Mr. Nimble bottom. So go ahead and use your reaction. And again, what do you call that?
It's called Sentinel Attack.
Nice. And you get to burn a reaction. And that's a gift from
That's
your
a feat.
god or a feat. Oh, a feat. Okay.
Feat.
Nice. It's pretty cool.
So that's a 16.
This guy is in plate mail, and so your 16 does not hit. But if you'd like to burn one of your 32 plus twos, you got it.
Yeah.
So that's an
That's
18.
a hit. Yep.
And then he takes 11 bludgeoning damage.
11. Nice. That's a good attack. Okay. He just bellows as you dent his plate mail, and you see a little bit of sprinkle of blood begin to spurt out between the cracks in his plates where your hammer connected. Excellent. Great. That's a cool thing. Okay. That brings us, that was the Orog's turn. That was Daryl's reaction. The orcs are taking their turn. This guy is going to step up right here. And he's going to attack Daryl. And he's an orc. And he's got his great axe. And that is a 15.
Doesn't hit.
Okay. So your armor manages to, you catch a heavy blow. Moves you back a little bit, right? I mean, we're talking orc, strength of 16, but your armor holds and you take no damage, no ill effect. Let me get back to my map. Orange orc. 1, 2, 3 is going to go here. And he's going to take flanking because of the Orog. And he's going to attack at advantage with... I didn't roll at advantage against Daryl. Oh, well. He's going to attack at advantage again because of the battle cry against Baldwin. And I have a 15 on that one as well.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. Great axe, 5 plus 4 is 9. So 9 slashing on Baldwin. Is this Hebney?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Orc steps up. And he will attack with advantage. And that is a 23.
Yeah, that just hits.
And that is 4 slashing, or 8. Oh, Jesus, got words. 12 slashing. I rolled an 8 plus 4 is 12.
Luckily, I'm raging, so I take half of that.
Nice. Yeah, that's probably a good thing. These orcs are kind of tough.
Yeah.
Okay, so I love how Hebney's standing on top of the orc carcass. And then this guy back here is not his turn yet. Aerodeth, it is your turn. You have like absolute clear line of sight to this guy and this guy that I'm pinging.
Right.
You would probably have line of sight to this guy as well. If you're in the doorway. I don't know.
I had to move into the room again because I can't.
Yeah,
otherwise, I can't see anything. So,
Oh, you're on top of Blarg. Okay.
yeah, and I can I'll step to the side.
No, that's fine.
Something.
So what you gonna do, my man?
What?
And this is the Orog.
Okay.
So you have a target-rich environment, as they say.
Yes. I does that the point? No, doesn't do anything. I'm going to with advantage. I'm going to. Did I ping him? I'm trying to ping him. There we go. That's
Okay.
the Orog.
The Orog.
I'm going to use an advantage because we're getting pounded on. And that's what our advantage is for, if not to be used. So then thank God I used an advantage because that wasn't a natty 1. 18 to hit.
On the Orog, that is a hit. He is in plate mail, but that does hit his armor class exactly.
Okay, and this is one of my. I'm going to, as I'm releasing it, I'm just gonna whisper a little encouragement to it, and when it hits him, okay, this is a grasping arrow.
Okay.
So he's going to have a bunch of brambles kind of growing in under his armor and getting all itchy and also getting all poisony. So let's see, that's extra, and That's extra. All right, so first I get to roll my regular damage.
Alrighty.
Arcane archers. Yeah, and that's a 2. That's 2 piercing plus big numbers, big numbers, big numbers. 6 necrotic. That's more like it. And then he gets an extra 2d6 poison damage. So he now takes 9 points of poison damage. His speed is reduced by 10 feet. And on each turn he tries to move, he will take 2d6 slashing damage for the next
From the
minute.
arrow. Golly, that's pretty badass.
Arcane
Okay,
Archer,
so
baby.
I'm going to mark him with this to denote that he's poisoned. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Look at me using Roll20 like a pro.
Look
Woo!
at that.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a reaction surge. That's all I got, but I think I did pretty
That's
good.
some-
I think I did good. Are you proud of
That's
me?
17 damages,
wow.
man. That was a good arrow, dude.
I will.
Yeah, go ahead and put your character where you'd like to.
How about as kind of like.
Yeah.
Does that mean what is that? Rubble? Is that?
Yeah, you
space
could just
to
stand back there. Yeah, you're basically in what looks to be kind of a barracks. There's some
Okay.
weapons, javelins, spears. It stinks to hell in here, like nasty BO. There's, beds and sleeping pallets and, waste of the unfortunate kind. Hey, Wilson, it's HBBNY. If you're trying to queue up character information in chat. Okay, so Eridith, you bury this arrow into the shoulder of this Orog, and he just howls in pain. No EY. HEBBNY. And it is now Daryl's turn. So, Daryl, you have 2 orcs and an Orog in your immediate space, and then you have Baldwin to your south.
Yep. Daryl will go after the at a diagonal. I can still go after the Orog.
Oh yeah,
there.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
in
cool.
he's in your melee space.
All right, so he'll go after him with his warhammer,
Okay.
and yeah, so that's a 13. That does not hit.
The Orog, no, it does not. And a +2 is not going to get you there.
No, but he's still got a spiritual weapon.
Yeah, and let me get you a token for that. Like, I'm going to
Okay.
stop everything else I'm doing and get you a token for the damn spiritual weapon. Because I just haven't done it yet.
He'll still go after the same Orog with the spiritual weapon. I don't think I can use an advantage on the spiritual weapon, can I?
I've never thought about that. Can you assign an advantage to spiritual weapon? Have it attack with advantage?
I don't know.
From using like a gifted advantage from the
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah.
I would say so because I said so.
Why not?
Okay.
How do you like that?
It
Wow,
doesn't
that's-
work in flanking though. I know that. Like if you try to flank with spiritual weapon, that doesn't apply. But
Well, I can come in a diagonal, or no. Well, it doesn't matter because the spiritual weapon's got enough movement that it could go it could go here, and then it could go here. You know what I mean? So, okay, you're gonna give me the advantage that I can use one.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, cool. So that is a 15, which doesn't hit, but then
Here's your spiritual weapon. Are you going to put it on the other side of the Orog?
and that doesn't hit. So
Okay.
Daryl basically just totally whiffs with every single hammer that he's got on his existence. He looks like a flailing, little guy flailing around with 2 hammers, or 1 hammer and a spiritual weapon. He looks at his spiritual weapon. They kind of look back at each other. Like the spiritual weapon looks at him. He looks at him, and he's like, "What's the deal?"
Okay. Daryl, here's your spiritual weapon.
You're having argument.
what's
Daryl,
the deal,
this is your
Vilnius?
spiritual weapon guy
Right.
with the yellow dot. You can
Nice.
move him. I gave you control of that token, so Feel
If
free.
yeah, cool. Okay,
put him where you want him now.
Yep, I think he's right. He's right where I want him.
Okay.
So it looked.
I just dropped him on the map. So okay,
Thank you.
great.
Looks
Yep. Sorry it took me so long to get there. Okay.
Yeah.
This dude is gonna do stuff.
Run.
Rick.
Run. All right, he's going to throw a spear. And he's going to throw it at the gnome because the gnome is standing on one of the fallen dudes. And he's going to roll a 16 on the die. And with a +6, that's a 22.
That hits.
D6 plus 4, that's 6 damage. 2 plus 4 is 6. So 6 piercing on the gnome as he just roars in laughter.
Hey, Scott, is this guy different than the rest of them?
Yeah, this guy is in chainmail. He's been back there commanding. He made a war cry.
Got it.
He seems to be the ranking officer of this particular collection of individuals.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's brutal looking. Yeah, he's badass. Okay, that brings us to Hebney Cragbeam.
Hebney's gonna look over at Daryl. Has Vilnius forsaken us? And then he's gonna use this free action to pull the spear out of his chest, throw it down on the ground, swing his hammer around as the flump reappears behind these guys. Right there. Put it right there. He is going to go after the orc just to the right, the purple one. And I'm going to use my last advantage on this. That's a natural 20 on one of the dice.
Nice.
So that is, if I remember it correctly on how we do it, that's max damage. And then
it's max damage with all of your bonuses, and then you roll any damage dice again and add whatever those are to the max damage that includes bonuses. I like my crits to be really critical painful.
So 18 to start with.
On purple guy? Okay.
On purple guy. And then the rolled damage is going to be an additional 11. So a total of 29.
Yeah, describe for me how you end this guy.
When I pull the spear out of my chest, I like throw it at him. And as he's kind of maybe disturbed by that, I'll just swing the hammer around. Because I'm high up enough, I can swing up and hit him right in the jaw.
Oh, absolutely.
Tears the bottom of his face right off and hits the wall.
Yeah, and blood sprays everywhere. And he drops in a heap of broken head and broken orc. And this dark blood pools on the floor around the corpse. Anything else for your turn, Mr. Cragbeam?
The guy, the orc in green, needs to make a dex saving throw against my flump.
Dex save against your flump, and that's the guy in green?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, there's the flump again. I see him. And the guy in green is an orc. Dex save +1 or roll 13. That's 14.
He saves.
Okay.
I'm not very impressed with this flump.
Yeah, the orcs are saving.
Yeah, they are. That's the end of my turn.
All right. That's going to bring us to the top, and Sir Blargness is going to scramble over this guy, over here, and flank this orc. I think. Is it going to ping? Come on. Oh, computer's lagging here a little bit. Oh, jeez. It's going to attack Orange Orc with his acid sword. This guy is, as of yet, unharmed. And that's a 6 + 5 is 11. +2 will get you a hit. So we'll burn a +2. And he's going to do D6 + 3. Oh, I'm trying to move my cursor from my laptop onto my tablet. 5 and 3 is 8. And then you get it like a 2d6 acid damage.
Wow.
It's a acid flame tongue. Acid tongue?
That's amazing.
What'd I say? 8 and 7 is 15. And that's Orange Orc. Nice. Okay. And that will be Blarg's turn. And that brings us to Baldwin O'Farrell.
Okay. So I'm going to swing my battle axe two-handed at the Orog that I'm standing next to.
Okay.
Let me see how that works. So I'm going to use advantage that I got from Big
Nice.
Season last session.
Good work.
Excellent.
So the first roll was an 18. The second roll was also an 18.
Okay. Is that on the dice or net?
Net.
Okay, and you're attacking Orog? Those are hits. Or that's a hit. And you've got a, what do you call it? Jeez. Words. An ally within 5 feet, so you don't have to burn an advantage to be able to benefit from your sneak attack. Because Daryl Nimblebottom is in an adjacent square.
Cool. Well, the initial damage then is 7 points.
Okay.
With an additional additional 8, so that's 15 points of damage.
Wow. Describe for me how you end the Orog's participation in this particular encounter.
I swing my battle axe and decapitate him.
Oof.
And then I'm going to use my cunning action to disengage, get myself to a place of where I can cover myself. I'm hurt pretty bad, so I'm gonna engage myself in a place where I can. Well, we got a map here. I can show you what I'm.
You do have a map, as a matter of fact, and you can move your token at your discretion, sir.
I'm going to sort of trying to move me.
Now you're gonna disengage.
Yeah, I'm gonna disengage
as a bonus action, cunning action.
Yeah, I'm gonna get in here, so nobody can flank me. And be ready to continue with more missile weapons.
Okay, you are still in melee range of the orange orc in that
orange orc?
square.
So if I was here, what if I went behind this crap over here? Is that possible?
Move your token so I can see what you're referring to.
Yeah, there's barrels and shit over here.
Yeah, you can go back in there.
So I'm gonna kind of like tuck behind a barrel.
Yeah.
Use the barrel as an extra shield, and I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you half cover and say you use like difficult terrain, like half your movement. So you move 5 feet and then you burn another 10 feet trying to burrow down in there. So yeah, that's doable.
So when I'm able again, I'm gonna pop up and throw shit. I've got another javelin, and I have other shit I can throw too.
Yeah, and you're actually still in melee range with Orange Orc. Any adjacent square is melee range, but you've got 10 feet of additional movement. You could just move one square to your north, and be with the corpse. Right. Now he's debris. You can't share a space with a living creature, but he's not living, so you could get up in there.
Cool.
Remember, Hebney's standing on this dude right here.
So I will try to missile attack from there.
Yeah, from kind of behind him in the debris. Yeah, that's fair enough. And I'm going to give you half cover if you wish to not be on top. If you're on top, obviously you're not under cover.
Yeah, I want to try and use his big ass as part of my protection.
Yeah, I got you. All right. Very good, Baldwin. After Baldwin comes Orog. He's deceased now, so we're going to not worry about him. But I've got orcs to contend with. And so this dude is going to attack this dude. So Daryl, you've got an orc swinging his axe with a 20, dirty 20.
That hits.
I'm going to guess that hits. That is 12 slashing.
Okay.
Orcs can deal some damage. And he's just going to stay there and press the fight. That is his turn. Orc right here, this orc is going to attack a green person right here, who is Blarg. And he rolls a 7 plus 5 is 12, armor class 15, so he misses Blarg. And that is it for the orcs. So that takes us to Aerodeth. It is your turn, sir.
Green or orange? Who's looking more
Um,
aware?
Orange looks to be more damaged.
More damage.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna,
Yeah, Blarg carved him up
Okay.
pretty good. Blarg did 15 damage on that short sword attack.
Nice. Well, I think we're just going to try to end that one then, because he looks like he's suffering, and that's just, That's a 19 to hit.
Hey, that'll do it. Yeah, the orcs are
Nice.
more, they're like
Oh.
armor class 13. They're wearing hides and, bits of, leather and
12 piercing plus 3 necrotic.
12 piercing and 3 necrotic on orc number orange.
Mhm.
What is that? That is 15, right?
That is 15 total.
Yeah, so tell me what happens as he goes down.
So he was looking down at Blar, he has that nasty acid swipe across his leg, whatever.
Yeah.
Looking down like, and then I decided, from where I am, I go, hey. And as he looks up, the arrow just goes
Nice.
right into the eye, and it's sort of necrotics a little bit as he doubles.
Yeah, you can see the flesh immediately start to eat away and rot and blacken, and he just falls over backwards from the impact of the arrow shot. Because, my gosh, you're firing a longbow from 15 feet away.
Yeah.
I mean, you're getting all of the torque, and the thing goes into his skull up to the fletching, and he drops
disappears
with a thud. Okay, so we've got an orc and big dude in the back. Anything else you wish to do, Arideth?
Oh, there's a lot I wish I could do, but until we long rest, that's all I can do. So
Very well. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. That brings us to Daryl Nimblebottom. What would you like to do? You have an orc immediately to your east, and then you've got your spiritual weapon kind of diagonally behind him, and then there's the big dude across the room. Sorry, go ahead.
Way down here. He's going to go after this orc with his warhammer, and let's see. And he's going to use an no advantage. He'll just roll. That is a 20.
That's definitely a hit.
Okay, and on that guy he does 6 points.
Okay.
And then he's also going to use his spiritual weapon on the same guy.
Yep.
That is a 16.
That will hit.
And then that guy's going to do 10 points.
Okay, describe.
Daryl takes his warhammer and it's like a 1-2 punch. He hits him directly in the stomach with his hammer, and then as his hammer's coming in, his spiritual hammer coming from behind whacks the guy on the back of the head. He just goes down
like a hammer sandwich.
Yeah, and
nice.
Then Daryl looks at his spiritual hammer and fist bumps him.
Nice. Okay. Nice. So all of the enemies in close proximity to the party are down. 4 orcs and Orog. And you have this big dude back here. Right here. And it is his turn. And he is going to howl in anger and rage. Spittle, tusks. And he's going to grab another spear. And he is going to fire it at Daryl right there. And he actually, I didn't do this before, but he gets 2 attacks. So he's going to throw 2 spears at you. First one is an 18 on the die, plus 6 is 24.
That hits.
For, max damage, 10 piercing.
Okay.
And then he's going to fire another one. That is a 9 total.
Does not hit.
Okay. His it's already included in these. I didn't roll that. There's a D8 additional damage that he gets to do with Grimish's Fury. That's 3 more. Sorry. Bad DM. Okay, so he's going to now
Daryl takes 3 more?
Yeah, sorry. He gets a thing called Grimish's Fury. Whenever he hits, he deals an extra D8 damage when he hits with a weapon attack. And I think he attacked someone earlier, and I didn't do that, nor did I use 2 attacks. Bad DM. Very bad. So he's going to start stepping out. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he's going to vanish from your view, I assume. He goes out the door in the back of the room.
Yep.
That
Sure did.
SOB. How dare he? Son of a. Okay.
As he's running out, I'm going to yell at him, Orcish. I told you guys he was the coward.
He just keeps going. Yeah, I like it, though. Very nice. Somebody's getting advantages. Wandering endlessly,
Yay.
whoever needs an advantage. So I don't know if anybody needs an advantage, but there's one laying out there. The room grows quiet, and
I'm
you're
gonna chase
there with your thoughts. You're going to go after him, Hebney?
Yeah, I'm chasing. I'm
Okay.
going to go hit him.
It
I'm
is.
going to use all my movement and my action to dash out
It
the
is-
door after him.
It is your turn. You may do so.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I guess I can't quite get to the fucking door with these little gnomish legs. I'm gonna get you.
I'm going to get you, my pretties.
I'm gonna try to get him.
Alrighty. Very good.
We can't let him alert the others.
It does. I forget. Does Dave have some like haste thing?
Not anymore.
That was a potion of speed, wasn't it?
Yeah,
God, that was
potion of speed last
badass, man.
session.
He just turned into
Ah.
like a freaking food processor.
Dude,
Right.
that was fun.
Golly.
I could cast haste on him, but I'm not a wizard.
Oh, don't get my hopes up like that.
Blarg sees you, and it's his turn. 5. We'll stay in initiative. 10, 15, 20, 25. How far do goblins move? 30. 30. Come on, cursor. 5, 10, 15. Okay, so he gets to the door, and he yells, he's running down this hallway. Can you guys
Stop
see?
him.
Can you guys see Blarg on the map?
Yep.
Okay, so he's made it to the doorway. It is Baldwin's turn.
Okay. Wow. Is there anything running around left I can throw something at?
Everything in the room is deceased as far as combatants are concerned.
Okay. What's everybody else doing? I guess I could, if we're heading in the direction we could, I'm going to call out and let the party know that I'm in pretty bad shape.
Search
Yeah,
for
Hebney and
healing
Blarg.
potions.
Hebney and Blarg appear to be trying to chase down this dude, and that's what you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna saunter in that direction as soon as I holler, guys, I'm really messed up. And I'm kind of bleeding all over the place. I guess I'm also trying to, staunch my wounds. So yeah, I'm moving to follow them, but I'm not doing any sort of particular action.
Okay. So after Baldwin, that brings us to Eridith.
I am going to also dash down there by Blarg. Since Baldwin's right next to me, I'll go Baldwin right as I take off, and I'll toss in my potion of healing.
Oh,
And
sweet.
hopefully he won't drop it.
Thanks, brother.
60 feet was same as got me to there by my count. So, and I do not have my potion of healing anymore. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Need a potion of long rest.
Okay, Eridith has moved. Daryl, what are you doing?
He'll move up, but he doesn't have anything special. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So he can only move to here. I think 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yep. And then his spiritual weapon will follow him.
Okay, spiritual weapon can move 20.
Yep. I think I'll go there.
All right. Okay, that's that round. Let's see here. You can hear him. Clattering down the hall, banging. He's wearing chainmail. He's not exactly too quiet. So you can hear him
running like a coward
for a time. Gosh, I wish my computer would stop lagging. It only seems to lag when I try to move a token, which is almost impossible when you're when your mouse is lagging. Yeah, it's just using up resources. Okay, so that brings us to the top of the order. Oh no, to Hebney. I'm sorry.
It's Hebney's turn.
Yep.
Is this doorway open?
It is.
Or did he close it? It is. So
yeah, it's
Hebney's
kind of
just gonna
hanging open.
Yep, he just kind of pushes through and continues running after this guy.
Check something real quick. Okay, as you get to that doorway, let me give you a description of what you see there. You're in the doorway, Hebney.
Yeah.
Okay, it lit up. So you see there to your left, there's a little alcove right there. You see that to the north?
Yep.
And in that alcove is at the end of that passage is a statue of a fierce-looking dwarf in heavy mail armor. The stone warrior holds a sword in one hand and a smith's hammer in the other. The statue's about 7 feet tall, and it's on a large stone pedestal. Again, you're in this area where the floors, the walls, the ceilings are all worked stone at this point. What do you do?
I'll just kind of give a nod to the statue and do one of these.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to find out where this guy went. So I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 right there. I'm going to look south down these stairs to see if I can tell if he went that way. And I'm going to look east down this hallway.
There's a set of double doors at the stairs. Let me see here. And they're upward stairs. And they're iron-bound doors. A blood-stained human skull is fixed to the center of the door by an iron spike.
I'm going to not go that way.
It's a human skull. You're fine.
Yeah,
You're
no big deal. I'm going to continue with my action to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm going to peek up around this pile of rubble. Again, looking for the Orog, trying to figure out where he went. I don't want him to alert other members of this stronghold. I'd like to take them out.
Ooh, let me get my maps caught up here. Little gnome.
And because I haven't hit anything, god damn it, my rage is gone.
Okay. Yeah, so you come out into an area.
It makes me angry.
Let me get my map caught up here so I can see where you are. I want to give you the right description. Yeah, so you come out into an area there. You see looks to be kind of piles of stores, barrels, crates. Let me get to it. Scrolling. Haphazard stacks of crates, barrels, sacks, bundles are in piles. You could see that, just kind of haphazardly piled there. You see additional passageways. Again, let me advance the map. I got two maps and a... Yeah, so you see a passageway due east, and it continues on kind of southwesterly direction. And you can see these piles of stuff. It looks like you saw this stuff earlier, like it might be pillaged goods, right? Things that have been brought in here, as far as that goes.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. Bear with me a second. That brings us to Blarg. Let me get on the map again. Where's Blarg? Here he is. So 5, 10, 15, 20. And he's going to stop. 25. Come on, cursor. Stupid thing. And he's going to yell at Hebney, "Hey, what about these stairs? Looks important. Doors up there."
Check it out.
Okay. And so he's going to move up here.
I'm just like it.
And you hear him scramble up the steps, and he's like, "Hey, these doors are heavy."
That's really good. We don't even need Chris anymore.
I can't budge
That's
them.
good Chris interpretation.
That really is.
Good.
Yeah, so he's up there trying to get at those doors. Golly. Who's next, Blarg? Baldwin.
Okay, so in my last turn, I was able to make it. Let me ping myself. This is how far I got. So I can on this turn I can continue 1, 2, 3. I can go that far, I think.
This party is not designed for a high speed chase.
Yeah, let me back the map up now. Here, I'm trying to manage about 1,000.
So I can make it that far. So I'm within, spitting distance of the others now.
Daryl's like, wait.
And I thanks to Aerodeth, I'm not bleeding anymore, and I've got a few hit points back.
Yeah,
I'm still in
2d4
danger,
plus
but
2.
I can fight another minute or two.
Okay, so is that the extent of your turn, Baldwin?
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of lop along behind these guys until I can do something useful.
You're not going to double move?
I'm like within, attacking distance of where they are, so I think that's probably fine for now. I mean, I'm like 10 feet away from. Who is that I'm looking at? Is that Aerodeth?
Oh, yeah, he's in the doorway.
Yeah, I'm like 10 feet from Aerodeth. I mean,
Not long.
if I went double move, what would that put me? That would put me like you guys are going, oh yeah. I could go there. Or maybe even there. And then I can see what Blarg's doing. Where's
There
Hebney?
you go.
Hebney's way the hell out in front.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, this is probably the smarter move, so I can see everybody except Daryl. Cool. All right, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Following Baldwin is Aerodeth.
I am. Hey, Scott, I sent you a message.
Oh, dude, I have 100 things happening here. What
It's
platform did you send it on?
Discord,
Discord, Zoom,
MySpace.
Zoom chat.
Yeah, help me
Catch
understand.
on the
here.
MySpace. Friendster. He sent you a
WhatsApp?
message on Friendster.
Carl, I don't really know what that means. You see what you see.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
I didn't know that was something we were supposed to or not, but I don't know if anyone else sees the big T on the
Yeah,
floor.
I'm not making technical adjustments at the
Okay.
moment. So just let's play D&D.
Don't know what that is. All right. Well, I'm just going to assume it's something that I would not know what it. I wouldn't be aware
Your
of
character
it,
does
so
not see that.
does not see it.
I don't know why
Okay.
that's visible. It sure as shit shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Pay no
Makes
attention.
me
to the
gives
giant-
me a hint, gives me a hunch, but my character would not have it. So I'm going to. Whoa, where'd my character go? Where'd everybody go? I just lost everything in roll 20. I'm back. Yay. I will like everyone. This guy he was in chainmail, right?
What guy?
Warog.
War chief. They were chasing.
Yeah, he's in chainmail.
Okay. Yeah. So. 10,
Yeah, I don't know why that's showing on the floor. It should not be.
30,
I can't make it go away.
30. Well, since nothing went boom, it wasn't T for trap. So that's 30. So I see Blarg there. I see him there. Oh, 5, 10.
Blarg appears to be trying to get the door open. It's this huge iron-bound wooden door at the top of the stairs there, and he's like trying to pull it open. It's got this bloody human skull spiked in the center of it.
Since we didn't hear a loud clang like a door slamming shut, I'm just gonna keep on dashing down there with Hebney. So that's as far as I can dash.
Okay.
I
I think we lost him.
Yeah, and you see the same. There's a door at the end of the hallway to the east. I'll give a. I feel like I need 2 more laptops. I'll give another peek to the stream. There's a door all the way down the hall. Oops, all the way down the hallway to the east, and then there's those piles of rubble. That's what you guys see. It's difficult when the party gets this far apart on the map. Then you can't. I mean, I can zoom it out, but then you're not going to make out tokens very well. Yeah. So that's what you got. Baldwin's up there at the corner. I don't know where Daryl is. Oh, Daryl's way back in the room still, talking to his spiritual weapon.
We're hanging out with his spiritual weapon.
Okay, Erdith, that's it.
So that's what they call it these days.
That's all I got.
Daryl, it's your turn.
Daryl is going to heal himself with his staff of healing, and then he's going to move, and he will take his full movement, and I will get you there. But he's a slow guy in plate, It's like it's the way it goes. He's all right. That's my turn.
All right.
25.
Let's go to. After Daryl comes Hebney Cragbeam.
All right. So we don't see this guy from where we're standing, Erideth and I.
You don't see what guy?
The one that ran.
No.
Okay. I think we lost Meredith. We can't get too far split up. Blarg's going to open that door. We got to make sure he doesn't let something worse in.
Yeah, Baldwin, you can see Blarg up here on the stairs. I will ping him. You can see Blarg right there.
So Hebney's going to pull back, and he is going to turn to look up the stairs to see what Blarg is doing. And I'm going to hold an action to what can I do? I'm gonna hold an action to fire a crossbow if anything comes through that door before my next turn.
Okay, you can see Blarg trying to get this door open. He's like pulling it. This damn door won't open.
There might be something terrible behind that door. Maybe leave it shut.
You said I should look in here and see.
Well, I changed my mind.
Okay. It's his turn, so he just kind of steps back down the steps. Oops, why am I not? Oh, I'm not on the right layer. Okay, so he comes back. Okay. Baldwin.
So, yeah, I'm kind of also trepidatious about the door, so I'm not suggesting that we open it, but we do need to go somewhere and do something. So it's either go up and go through that door or continue down that hallway over there.
Maybe we should listen through the door, see what we can hear before we crack it open.
That sounds good. I'm gonna prepare my javelin in case I need to throw it at something.
Okay. All right. That brings us from Baldwin to Erideth.
When Hebney was still down here and the comment about, Blarg's about to open that door, I will use my free action. I was in kind of like pursuit mode, focus on that. I'll use my free action to go, and then I will turn around and go back down the hall. 15, 20, 30. I will, and I'm just going to have my bow ready in case something does come out that door, since someone's been fiddling with it, possibly ordering whatever's on the other side that we're here.
Okay. Daryl. Make sure, Daryl, you're tracking the number of rounds your spiritual weapon has been up also. I think you get 10 of them.
I got 4 more.
It's good for a minute. So.
Yep, I got 4 more.
Cool.
I'm keeping track of them. He's gonna just keep running after these guys. I was able to heal, so I got 20 back.
Oh, nice. Good.
I'm back up to 30.
Well, how nice for you.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Meanwhile, the rest of the party is near death.
Hey,
wow.
Well, you guys ran away from me.
I needed something to hit, man.
Let's see if I can. Here we go. So that's 10 feet, and then I got an extra 15, so I can come down to here. So this guy will come here. That's 10. My spiritual weapon can follow me, so I'll move this the spiritual weapon here. Okay, so I got three more rounds of spiritual weapon.
It's just odd this guy disappeared that quickly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we need to check
Might
out
have
that
gone through this
statue.
door, perhaps. Or he just was a lot faster than us short folk. Hey,
You think-
Daryl,
Yeah,
you know that, you know anything about that, or Baldwin, you know anything about that statue back there that we passed in the hallway?
yeah. So Daryl looks around, spins around. He didn't even see it walking in, and he kind of looks it over. And Scott, I don't know if I could be able to make some type of evaluation of it, or do I need to get closer?
So you are, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to assume this thing is probably like an 8-foot tall statue. It's up on a pedestal, and you can see it appears to be, let me read you the description again. At the end of the passage stands a statue of a fierce-looking dwarf in heavy mail armor. The stone warrior holds a sword in one hand and a smith's hammer in the other. The statue is about 7 feet tall and stands on a large stone pedestal.
So does Baldwin recognize who it's supposed to represent?
Roll a D20 and consult your intelligence. If you have proficiency in history, I would let you use that as well.
10.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a dwarven warrior.
Are we still in combat here?
We've been playing an initiative, but we'll go ahead and drop out.
Okay. So Daryl's gonna, because of that, we dropped out. He'll come up and take a closer look. So, he'll move his character. And you know what, Scott? Because we dropped out of combat, my spiritual weapon probably is gonna go away. Don't you think?
Depends on how long we mess around here.
Okay. All right. You make that decision.
I will.
Thanks. So Daryl will move up here. Where is he? And then he'll get a much closer look at it.
Okay. Is there somebody right there? Nope. Okay. I got some weird looking thing on my map. Okay. So you approach and it's beautifully carved out of stone. Suddenly, you feel a small click from the floor beneath your feet. The statue's bearded face slides open like an oversized nutcracker, and a greenish gas billows forth. DC 12 con save, please.
Uh-oh.
Maybe T did silver trap girl.
18.
18. All right, so you did fine. You are not poisoned, but you have this just very ammonia, acidic, acrid cloud of gas kind of blast you in the face. Yeah. And it happened right when you got, within 5 feet of the statue.
Okay. Now that I'm within 5 feet, can I inspect it further? The
Certainly.
statue?
Yeah, roll investigation.
Let's see. That is a 18.
Yeah, so you have a look. It's very finely crafted, artisans, all that good stuff. Looks like obviously probably a dwarven make. Very fierce look on his eyes. Beard braided, stuffed into his belt. The detailing of the hair, the beard, everything. You'd swear the eyes sparkle. But there's nothing about it. There's no holy symbol. There's no symbology whatsoever. No runes. It's just a really, really, really nice, badass looking statue. Oversized, larger than life size statue of a dwarven warrior with a sword in one hand and a smith's hammer in the other, about 7 feet tall, and then it's on this large stone pedestal.
can he try kind of to like move any of the parts of it, like the hammer or the sword or whatever, or is it nothing's moving on it?
No, it's all feels like solid stone.
Okay. So Daryl yells back to the guys, tell him, he's like, watch out, don't come close. You might get there's a trap on the statue. You might get gassed. And I think at that point he's going to go back into the room where they were fighting all those orcs, and he's going to kind of do an examination or investigation of the room, kind of go through the rubble and stuff, see if there's anything else in there.
While he's doing that, I think Hebney and Blarg would probably be like listening through the door, trying to figure out if they can hear anything behind it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll perception.
Oh, it was almost a natural one. With bonuses, that is going to be an 18.
Yeah, you hear muffled conversation. By muffled, you can't make out its deep, throaty voices. And you'd swear you heard maybe growling or some kind of other strange, low, rumbly voice. But again, it's very muffled. This is a very heavy, thick door. It's bound with iron bands.
It doesn't sound good, Blarg. The fuck is that? Did you make anything out? You're a linguist, aren't you?
He just
Can you
looks
interpret
and
muffled.
just looks at you. I can't tell what. Yeah, I can't tell what I'm hearing.
I don't know if we should open that door. What do you think?
He kind of
Baldwin's
shrugs.
in rough shape. Look at him. He kind of gestures back at Baldwin. He looks like shit. I think we're ready for another fight.
I wonder if we should maybe go back in that barracks and barricade ourselves in and try to rest up a little bit.
Fucking stinks in there. Smells like orc.
Or we
Place
move,
kind of smells like
move
one.
on. I'm not a fan of passing up this door and moving on. Knowing that whatever's in there can come out, catch us from behind.
I actually wouldn't mind going back to the other room and collecting my own and their javelins, so I have more missile weapons. So I'm kind of a fan of the idea of going back and getting healed up and getting our bearings.
All right, if that's what you guys want to do.
Okay. So you guys going to move back into the barrack space?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and move your tokens. Each end of the space there's a doorway that you're coming back through. You can certainly close that, and there's a door that you entered up the top of the stairs and into that space on the west wall. You could close that as well.
Just push a bunch of boxes and beds up against
Okay,
it.
you're going to barricade the west door. Okay.
Yep.
All right, so what are you guys going to do in this room? There's an Orog, there's 5 dead orcs, and a dead Orog. There's, obviously it's really stinking in here because now you've got some entrails and stuff, whatnot. And then there's just all the gear and, there's all kind of waste matter. I'll spare you the gory details on that. Use your imagination.
Toss the place for anything of use or of value, coin or weapons or potions of healing, potions of level 5,
A forge.
Some healing would be
level up
awesome.
pill.
I feel at the very least Blarg would be looking around for a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys can toss the room. There's probably a dozen spears and a dozen javelins in here. There's just, gear for hiking and cold weather. As you know, it's winter. It is still very, very late at night on free day 28 patch wall. Actually, it's probably technically 29 patch wall now. It's probably past midnight. But it's winter season, so there's all that, extra hides and things for keeping warm. And then there's, some food stuffs. There's, leftover gunk from food and so forth. So, yeah. As far as are you tossing the bodies also?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. As far as the bodies are concerned, you find a total of, somebody want to jot this down as far as coin is concerned. You find a total of 113 gold between the Orog and the 5 orcs. 2 emeralds, each worth 35 gold. They're cut already. You find 87 silver, 12 platinum. And then you have the great axes that they're all wielding, which again, they're pretty good sized weapons. They're kind of orc sized great axes.
I'm gonna jam my quiver full of javelins.
Daryl's going to go ahead and heal. So he's going to move up to Baldwin, which I'm trying to see where. I think there he is. I see him. Oh, sorry. And then he's going to heal him.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Yeah. We'll go there, and then we'll do that. And got a total 10 more points.
Nice. Thank you.
HP.
Not dead yet.
So I guess the question is if we want to hunker in here like for the rest of the night until dawn, or do we keep moving? And I don't know if Scott, are we going to be able to barricade this room up enough for us to be able to?
You can certainly try. There's a lot of beds and crates and boxes and things. Hebney's already tried to barricade the west door. You can certainly do your best to barricade yourselves in if you wish.
I think that I think we're drained enough that it might make sense, especially, let's especially with Hebney's down his rage, and I think Aerodeth is also down any type of long rest option. So maybe we try to hunker down, barricade, and then we set up a couple watches just for the next kind of 6 or 8 hours, just to see if people can get some sleep.
Let's do it. I think that's the smart move. That's why I didn't want that one to get away, but best we can do is try.
Okay, so you're gonna try to barricade things up?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Both doors, I assume?
Yep.
All right.
Do these doors lock by chance?
Let me have a look. None of the doors that you've found in here so far have been locked.
Just a thought.
Yeah.
And if we're gonna rest, I want to burn the rest of these cure wounds. Do you still need healing? Baldwin?
Yeah, I could hold more for sure.
Okay. So he will. Let's do. It's been such a long time since we've done a long rest. I get my spells back, don't I?
Yeah,
If
you get
we
all your
get a long
spells back.
rest.
You get whatever you're down in hit points, you get half of that back.
Cool.
You can obviously magically heal with spells and staves and
Yeah,
potions and all of that.
All right, no problem. So I'll get 13 more back to Baldwin.
That maxes me out. Thanks.
Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna heal myself, and that gives me 9, so that puts me back to full. And then how about the rest of the guys? Any other? I still got a little bit of juice left here.
I'm
down
fucked up.
12.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm fucked up.
Give it
But-
to me.
You might need those slots if those orcs come back. You might need the spells.
That's true. In the middle of the night. Okay, I'll hold off. How many?
I'll be all right.
How screwed up are you?
It's not good.
Okay. Well,
I'll be all right.
okay.
Okay, so are you all going to take a long rest then after you barricade?
We're gonna try.
Okay, so how you give me some detail on this barricade plan?
Both doors, just things piled up against them to block entry as best we can. Bodies kind of maybe pushed over into one corner and covered with whatever passes for sheets in this place. And just I imagine we would try to have some people resting while other people are taking watches.
Okay.
I can take. What's the watch order? I can take the first one if we like.
Sure.
All right, so you guys stack up your barricade at both doors. Let's go ahead and set a watch and see if you can do a long rest.
Well, since I'm back to full hit points, I can do the first watch.
I just need 4 hours, so I can take the last 1 or 2 depending on how we divide them up.
You need 4 hours to get a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
He's an elf.
I just
You
sit.
He just needs his
you
4
should
hour.
take the first one. You should take the first watch then, right?
And then
That's
so you
fine,
can
too.
rest. I guess it doesn't matter, does
I
it?
think what he's getting at is he will take the last watch so everybody can sleep.
There we go.
Or depending on how many hour shifts we're doing, if we're doing 2-hour shifts, I can take the last two of them.
Yeah.
Well, there's enough of us. We could do 2-hour shifts, count.
Yeah, I mean you're trying to get 8 hours, I assume.
Yep.
So
I'll go
four
second.
guys need to take watch if you're going to do single watches.
And I can take 2 of those is what I'm gonna hit. So
And Daryl can take the middle one.
All right.
Perfect.
So that's Baldwin, Hebney, Daryl, and then
Then
tall
Meredith.
elf,
trying to
the wizard.
The wizard. Okay.
a wizard.
So you guys bed down. It does grow quiet. Everything is, dark in here. There's not been any torches, so the passing of nighttime, you're not really sure. Your biological clock tells you you're tired as hell. You guys you've been combating for the last, in real time, you've probably got 2 hours or so invested in the combats you've had and the wandering around these caverns and trying to clean the place out. And none of you have any trouble falling asleep right away. Anybody on watch at any point, the only thing you hear at times is scratching at the eastern door and some pushing, scrabbling at it a little, like somebody's trying to get in. But your barricade is such that the door just can't be moved. I'm picturing you putting, almost filling that entire passageway with stuff, so that door just can't be opened.
Stuffing orc bodies in all the nooks and crannies.
There you go. Yeah. And so your night is going to pass uneventfully. So if each of you wishes to mash the long rest button, just remember what you're down right now because you're going to have to go back in and adjust your hit points. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
That's
note
really
what
gonna
you're
help
down, hit the long, because the long rest will auto reset you to full, and then take away half of what you were down.
Yep. Ooh, that's so much.
So long rest.
Hebney, are you still down hit points or no?
Oh yeah. Yeah, but I'm much better.
Okay. Do you need any extra little help or no?
Just puts his hand up on Daryl's shoulder and just says, Daryl, save those for orcs.
Okay. Daryl goes, noted.
I did go ahead and click long rest for Blarg. So he's set.
How you feeling, Blarg?
I'm fine. He hasn't taken any damage or anything.
We just like to hear you do his voice.
He
Exactly.
did that purposely. That was the only reason Dave did that. So Daryl talks to the rest of the party and says maybe we should head back to the area where those stairs were at this point.
Yeah, Blarg and I heard some muffled voices from behind there. A little bit of growling, maybe, Blarg, would you say? Yeah, a little growling. I mean, Eredith's point is pretty well taken that we'd hate for something to come up behind us if we just pass by that room. Could be more prisoners. Maybe they could help us. But my guess is that it's more of these dirty orcs. Either way, we get to kill something.
And now that we've been down here resting for a while, we need to be aware it's now daytime, so there might be more things out and about moving around, so be extra cautious.
Well, and then they also know we're here because we let one get away.
This is true.
First step, I think, Daryl, is getting this debris out of the way and poking our head out that door, see if they're waiting for us on the other side.
I agree. And so Daryl kind of goes up to the door and starts peeling down some of the barricade that they created and starts to just kind of poke his head around to see if there's anything that's coming.
Help.
All right, so move your... And Daryl, I just left your spiritual
weapon.
guy just kind of hanging out there. So if you do recast it, the token is still out there, but you don't obviously have that up.
Yeah, totally.
Spiritual dude.
Yeah. So Daryl kind of creaks around the corner and takes a look to see if there's anything in the area where they just were, kind of right where the statue is.
Yeah. It's all quiet.
Okay.
Yep.
He yells back, "We're all good. Let's keep moving."
Okay. We'll follow him.
Man, my computer's lagging so bad. I'm trying to do stuff and I can't move my damn cursor.
It's definitely roll 20.
You know how sometimes you got to move your cursor to a precision thing, place to click on a thing, and I can't ever get to it. There was another Eredith. There was another instance of Eredith in the hallway. That's what was fogging my map, and it was on the GM layer, and I couldn't click it. My damn cursor
Well, if
wouldn't
there's
stop on it.
two Erediths, we should decide which one we have to kill.
All right. Okay, so you guys are coming down the hall. Everything is quiet. I'm gonna move Blarg over here. He's gonna follow along with you guys. So that T that you guys are seeing, I don't know why you're seeing that. It also shows the secret doors, big S's, and I don't know why it does that because all that stuff's on the GM layer, and I try to delete it. You shouldn't see it because it's on the GM layer, but there it is. So yeah, that statue was trapped.
Just make a point of not metagaming.
But it, good job there. But it doesn't. nothing happened. It didn't go off when he stepped on the tee. It went off when he stepped in front of it, within 5 feet of it. So. Okay, so you guys are out in the hall.
Should we check doors?
What'd you say?
Should we check the doors at those stairs?
Yes.
Yeah.
The consensus?
Yep.
Yes, let's do that.
So who can check traps? I guess.
I can do that.
Yeah.
I have that ability.
But no.
So, I'd probably use investigation. What do you think, Scott?
Investigation or perception, either one.
Investigation's a little better for me, so I'm gonna go with that one.
All right. So put tokens where people are at. I don't see anybody. What doors are you? Why don't I see Daryl's token worth a darn? That is so weird.
I'm right on the stairs, right next to the door.
Great.
I'll move myself so that I'm not on top of.
Okay, I'm on the token layer. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't see Daryl at all. There he is. Yeah, Daryl looks like he's a spirit of some kind or something.
All right. So I rolled a 16 plus 4, so I got a 20 from my investigation.
So investigating the door again, you hear movement behind the door. There's muffled vocal tones. Maybe something bestial. It's hard to tell. Again, a very, very thick, heavy door. Not locked.
Does it
No
appear
traps.
trapped though?
No traps.
Okay. All right. Daryl says, I think we should push the doors open.
Let's do it then.
Okay.
You ready?
Well, looks like Hebney and I are both at the door, so we could start.
Okay, so you guys are going to try to open the door. These doors are very heavy. Again, they're large wooden doors. They're bound by iron. There's a blood-stained human skull affixed to the center of the door by an iron spike. Whoever's doing this, opening this door, go ahead and roll a strength check, and you may roll at advantage if 2 or more of you are attempting to open this.
So, what? Me and Hebney, maybe?
Yeah. So we both roll? Or just one of us?
Both roll. And he said we could roll at advantage. So let's
Well,
do
whoever's
that.
doing it rolls with advantage for getting help from someone else.
Okay.
You don't have 2
So-
people rolling.
Go ahead, Baldwin.
Um,
You can roll with advantage.
so my first roll is 13. My second roll
Put
is
your
4.
shoulder into it, for Christ's sakes.
Second roll is a 4.
Yeah, the door, just doesn't move.
Here, out of the way. Get out of the way, Baldwin. Damn it. We got to do everything around here. Ebony he's starting to get angry now. He's got his rages back. Not raging yet, but he's going to try to push through. $13.
Nope.
That's what I had.
Man, this door's stuck.
What if I try using my decanter? Blast it open.
There we go.
Um,
Let me stand back.
the hinges are on the outside.
Oh,
No. You do have to push it open. Sorry, the hinges are not on the outside. The hinges are on the inside. All the doors appear to be opening to the inside in these rooms. That's what enabled you to barricade yourselves into the barracks.
so if I use my decanter, it says instead of a creature, you can target an object that isn't being worn or carried and that weighs no more than 200 pounds. The object is either knocked over or pushed up to 15 feet away from you.
So what? There's a strength save.
It's DC 13 strength save for a person, for a creature.
Okay. That's not going to be strong enough to do it, my friend.
So I probably don't know that. So I probably tried it anyway. Now we got a wet door.
A wet door and a lot of water kind of coming back down the stairs at you.
Well, that didn't work.
Will you let everyone else try a strength attempt?
As you're doing this, the doors pull open inward, and springing out. Go ahead and step someone into the doorway. So you can see the room. Springing out. Come on, cursor. God bless you. Springing out is a huge wolf. And he's going to come out at you guys. Let's roll initiative. And before we do that, go ahead and roll your dice and write your initiative down. Let's take a 5-minute bio. I just need to cool off my brain for a minute. I'm starting to get I need 5 minutes to collect myself. I'm frazzled. The Bills are almost going to win or not win. I don't know what's happening there, and I'm having stress. So let's take 5 minutes. Come back 4:05. I think we're going to lose Eridith.
Yeah, so I have to go.
Because some of us are committed and some of us are not, and that's fine. We all know where we're at with these things, No, just kidding, buddy. You gotta.
So Eridith is going to charge at the wolf. I got it.
Yeah.
Right.
Take your dude to soccer. I'll pilot your rolls and such.
Right.
That can
Sorry
only
about
end
that.
well. Nah, don't sweat it, dude. I'm just giving you a hard time. Yeah. So I don't guess you can leave your Zoom up though, can you? So I'll have to reset cameras too. Okay.
Let's do that.
All right. We're going to take a break. And don't go away, friends, because when we come back, we're going to open up the giveaway. We're going to give away this right here.
What?
Bloop. Queen, come on. I just clicked you. Open. Why is it not? There we go. Queen of the Deep and Web Pits, baby. Print on demand, module Q1. So when we come back from break at 4:05, we're going to open up the giveaway. Don't forget to do that. And you're going to get a chance to win that there purple thing. See you in about 5. All right, you guys are, I keep clicking stuff and nothing's happening. There we go. Okay, friends, we are back, and I'm going to do the thing, and start the giveaway. Where's my giveaway? Greyhawk print on demand. So you're going to get a copy of that there purple thing, and all you need to do is type in !giveaway, and you're going to get a print on demand. We'll ship it to you directly from Dungeon Masters Guild, directly to your home. And we'll make that happen. So we have a benefactor who's been helping us with this, supporter of the game, the channel, the stream, to whom I am absolutely grateful and thankful and happy with and all of that stuff. So thank you to them. And I think we were just talking off camera, off stage, or whatever the hell, in the green room. And I think what we're going to do is I'm going to give you all a good description of what you just opened up the room to. And then we're going to go ahead and hit pause and cliffhang, because we've had Eredith had to tap out, and Blarg's not been with us, as you know. And then Hebney's got to tap out here. He's got a hard stop coming up. So rather than start and get partway into a thing, we're going to go ahead and pump the brakes and set up a cliffhanger. So while you all are getting in on this giveaway, and again, everybody's eligible, players, viewers, all of that, thank you all for hanging out with us. This was like our first real grown-up, big person technology session with Roll20. The players did a great job of kind of learning on the fly or reacquainting themselves with how Roll20 works. And I got to throw DM Dave a ginormous Hobbit hug. Thank you for helping me go from me kind of controlling some pretendy tokens to getting everything integrated and going. We got together, I don't know, it was about noon. We started talking in Discord. Eastern, and Dave got me solid on that. So got to say thank you very much to DM Dave for your help with that. And so here's what happens, right? The party is standing there trying to get this damn door open, and it blows. Actually, it doesn't blow open. It pulls open inward, and springing outward is a huge dark gray kind of charcoal wolf, and behind it is another. And beyond that, you see the most absurd thing you've ever seen. I've got a big token back there. This is a large creature, a giant, if you will. And this guy's got to be 10, 11 feet. Kind of bare-skinned, sort of a weird hide, fur, loincloth sort of a situation. What's really disturbing is there are two heads on this thing. One has got like blue war paint and, things on it, tribal looking, maybe some tattoos, shit in its beard. The other one looks quite clean and trim, very refined looking. And they look at each other and they look at you, and it's holding a notched sort of an axie sort of thing and a morning star. And it just kind of raises the morning star and roars. The blue war painted head roars and looks. And then you see along the wall over here, this guy, chainmail guy, who is in the barracks, standing there. And so that's where we're going to stop. The room itself looks to be, let me give you the description here. A small chamber, again, more of these nasty hides and things. There's some smoking torches and some bronze sconces. And the smell is just wicked, indescribably awful. This dude is about 11 feet, kind of steps forward and looks at you and roars and points, and it yells, "Vac, Thrag, be gone with them," or "Attack, have at thee," in this refined British accent. And then the other head looks and says, "You think to challenge Smidge and Clarence? I'll kill you." And that is where we're going to end our episode. So you've met, apparently, Smidge and Clarence and Chainmail Guy and two really big, I'm sure you've all kind of figured out, the couple of Vac and Thrag are direwolves. And so our work is cut out for us. So we're going to go ahead and put a stop to things right there. I'm going to now ask and remind everybody, hey, let's get in on the what do you call it? Giveaway.
Let's do it.
Anybody get in there? Get in there. I think there's only 3 people right now. I know we don't have a huge viewing crowd. Most of those are probably
The odds are good.
pretend people.
Odds are real good. I own that module, so I'm gonna give
Okay.
somebody else a chance.
I got you. All right, so you've got like 5 seconds left to get on in the giveaway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I don't think we're going to get anybody else, so I'm going to go ahead and close the giveaway. Giveaway is closing. Giveaway has closed. That was the door to the giveaway closing. I'm going to pick a winner, and that winner is DM Dave is your winner. So we got us a module headed to the Great White North. Do you guys have snow yet up there in Duluth, man?
No, not yet, but it's coming.
Yeah.
Winter is coming, as they say.
Yeah.
They actually do say that here
That is awesome.
every other day.
I was going to say, like, there's 2 weeks in the summer where it gets into the 50s and then back to winter.
Yep. Exactly.
All right. Very good.
Horrible
So, DM Dave, just shoot me your mailing address information by whatever means. You know where to find me. And congratulations. Thanks to our benefactor. Let's go around and do some outros. We'll start with Mr. Baldwin O'Farrell.
Hey, I am Baldwin O'Farrell, actually known as Tim, also known on the interwebs as Enoch Pratt. You can find me at my Instagram account, which I think I just put on the screen. Anyway, been fun today. Almost died, but then I took out a big old orog, so that's a good day. I'm looking forward to the next time, and I'm looking forward to next Sunday when I'm going to game with DM Dave for the first time. Well, as a DM, we've been in games together, but he's going to be the DM this time. I'm a fan of using the Roll20 now that we've done it for a little while. So, Scott, I think it's a good experiment. Appreciate your efforts.
It'll get better.
So, yeah, everybody have a great one. Thanks for watching us.
All right. Very good. Daryl.
Daryl Nimblebottom. My name's Bob. And otherwise, great effort here, guys. This was really fun using Roll20. Adds a lot to it. So, Scott, I got to give you huge props for getting through this. And it's only going to get better. And so, otherwise, looking forward again next weekend. I'm in 3 or 4 games, so it should be a lot of fun. Friday night with Phantom playing in his White Plume Mountain, which should be really fun. And I think that's streamed, and then Dave's game on Sunday. And then I've got one on Saturday as well that I'm going to play in. So it should be a weekend full of D&D, so it should be good. And then next week we're off for Castles and Crusades on Friday night just because of the event, and then back on it the following week. And then we'll be back here in 2 weeks. So
Yeah.
All right. Dave.
Hello, everybody. My name is Dave. I play games here, and then also play games, run games, and produce games over at the Guild Superior Twitch channel. I hope folks will come over and check us out. We've got a lot of fun stuff going on over there. This week, we've got our Monday Night Mayhem on Monday night, which makes sense. Part 2 of a 2-parter game run by my friend DM Miko, who is bringing us into a homebrew world called Ystera, which is really cool. And let's see, then on Tuesday we have our Heroes of Greyhawk, which we're just getting started with. It's a new Greyhawk campaign that I get to run with and for a bunch of my friends, so I'm super jazzed about that. We're starting out in Hamlet.
Nice. Love it.
Yep, I've been busy preparing Hamlet. I can't wait to get into it. We'll see what happens there. And then on Friday, we will be jumping back to our Shadesong Saga, which is a game that my buddy Christian runs on our channel that is set in his homebrew world. So a lot of 5e. We've got some Free League stuff coming next Sunday as our Blade Runner comes back. So just a lot going on over there. A lot of fun stuff. So come by and hang out with us.
Nice. Awesome. Great channel, my dude. All right, speaking of great channels, we're going to raid into Blue Box. We have 555 people watching, so they may not realize we're even raiding into them, but we'll give it a try with our 8 viewers.
Wow.
Okay, imposter syndrome. Fuck you. All right, here we go. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Fun today. We got through it. Nothing caught fire. My laptop held up, and we'll just continue to refine. And it's kind of cool having some visuals now. It's so much easier to at least spatially and mechanically do combat and stuff. And so yeah, we'll just continue to improve. Thanks to our viewers for hanging out. Congrats to Dave on the win of the printed module. And we'll see you guys. I'm guessing it's probably going to be a couple of weeks. Obviously, we don't want to stream next week because Virtual Greyhawk Con's going on, and half our guys are playing in a game right at that time anyway. So we'll take next week off and probably come back and do. Well, we don't play. What do we play? Second, fourth, and fifth.
Yep.
Anyway, so we wouldn't be playing next weekend anyhow. But we wouldn't. I would never run a stream up against Greyhawk Con and all that. So cool. All right, everybody, we're gonna raid into Blue Box RPG. So if you could maybe just yell really loud so they notice that we're bringing it. So when we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out. Woo! Good times.